Using quotations from descriptive writing effectively. This is the lesson that we are going to discuss, that we are going to go through. It will give you tips on how you're going to use quotations in your text. First, we should know what objectives we are going to attain after this. First, select information from a text to support your points. Explain why writers make different language choices. When writing about a descriptive text, you need to select quotations. What is quotations? These are the actual words and phrases used by the writer. And you have to think about how the writer uses them to put ideas across to the readers. Before we go through, we have to understand these two key terms. First, atmosphere, the main mood or emotions in a piece of writing. Second, contaminated, poisoned, or polluted. Let's try to read and understand this very short selection. Are you ready? Let's begin. The twins gasped. Above them, at the top of a sparkling staircase that spiraled up into the canopy of the forest, sat an enormous glass sphere, the size of St. Paul's Cathedral. The surface reflected the glittering black sky. It must have been attached to the trees, but gave the impression of being magically suspended, as if by a spell. Is that really where the Dark Princess lives? Asked Orphea. But her brother wasn't listening. He had already stepped onto the staircase in his excitement. Wait for me, she called, and raced after him, the two of them climbing up like tiny ants. Now, after we have read the short selection, let's justify your answer to the following statements if they are true or false. That's a letter A. This part of the story takes place in the daytime. It is false because of the word black sky from the selection. Black sky indicates a nighttime. B. The twins are impressed by their first sight of the sphere. The answer is true because of the word gasped. The sphere looks small. It's false because of the word enormous from the selection. So small and enormous are have opposite meaning. D. The staircase is grimy. So it's false because grimy looks bad while sparkling looks good. Letter E. The children are made to feel small next to the sphere. The answer is true because it's like tiny amounts. When you say tiny, and it's just like small. Now, let's proceed. This is about the quotation that you are that we read from the selections. As you can see, there is a part where the selection or the text used a quotation. So once you have chosen a quotation, you need to explain why it specifically shows that you have a strong answer. For example, if you had written this part of the story takes place at night, as it mentions glittering black sky, you could add the adjectives glittering and black, suggest it is nighttime. So that is just one way of using quotations. There are many quotations that you can see or that you can read in the website or in English books. So make sure that the quotation that you are going to include in the writing must be related. So that's all. It's just a very short session about using quotations in descriptive writing. I hope you learned something from this. So once again, this is Sir Arnel, your teacher for today. Bye-bye.